family of 6 kids. I'm the 6th kid, so I'm the baby, I'm the youngest. So I had the most individual attention as I was growing up, I think. But I also had, I hung out and played with my siblings all the time too, but they were really close with each other, and then I would do things with them occasionally, but I ended up doing a lot of things on my own. We actually had a little family farm just outside of town, and it was that which sort of let me, I had my own practice circle at my house that I could throw at, which most people aren't fortunate enough to have, I guess. And I still, every time I go home, I still throw in it and everything, so it was a worthwhile investment. So I think that was a big part of my development too, was the fact that I was from that small town allowed me to practice a lot more than other people did. So I think being from a small town was a huge part of my upbringing in the sport. I was only looking at 4 schools total. Cornell was the only one that had exactly what I wanted academically and athletically. It was the place I knew I'd be able to succeed in both of them and what I wanted to do. I threw 75 at our Ivy League championships, and it was at that point I was like, I might actually be able to continue getting better and make it to the Olympics. And then the few weeks prior to the trials, I was throwing really, really well, better than I ever have in my life. And then that was when that sort of thought came in, I could actually win this meet, and then I did actually win the meet. Everything kept going as planned, which was really cool. I knew I was in a position to place at U.S. championships when I went, but 2 weeks prior to that, I just kind of wanted to go and see what would happen. It wasn't something that I thought I would come out as the top person on. So at first, I won and then thought oh, I'm gonna go to the Olympics, and then I got a call from the people who are in charge of setting all that stuff up, and they're like, oh, well, we don't know what they're gonna do with the invite process, so we can't actually say if you're gonna go or not. Yeah, I mean, I was probably checking my email every 15 minutes because they told us they were gonna email us when they got the decision. So I would be refreshing my email all day, seeing if I had the notification that I actually made the team. I was on an airplane, I landed in Houston, and I refreshed my phone and I got the email, and then I started I don't know, shaking. I was really excited. I called my parents and everything and told them. The experience was a bit surreal because it wasn't something that I really thought I was going to be able to do until a few weeks prior to it. So it didn't feel like it was actually a real situation that I was in. It was sort of unbelievable, the whole process. It still sort of feels like that. I still can't really believe that I actually went and that I can say that I'm an Olympic athlete. And the same thing with all the people at school here were really, really into it. It was awesome getting that support from the Cornell athletes, Cornell community, and then even my home community and then my work community, and everyone was just really, really supportive. And it was awesome to be able to see that, because you don't normally see that when you go to normal meets and everyone's not messaging you oh, good luck. It's not until you get to the really big meets that you realize how many people actually follow what you do and how many people actually care about you, which is awesome. So being a Cornell athlete at the Olympics while I'm still at school is, I'm pretty proud of that, just because there's a lot more that goes with being not just a Cornell athlete there, but an Ivy League athlete there, because of everything that goes along with the academics and everything involved with how intense school is, on top of all the sports that you have to, all the dedication to the sport that you have to have.